may know, in late September, we met with the Federal Minister of Transport, Chuck Straw, and all the provincial ministers of transportation in Halifax at the Council of Ministers meeting. At the meeting, the Minister of Transport committed to a national consensus on the use of 15-passenger vans. The Minister also committed to examining the possibility of making multifunctional city buses as a subgroup of school buses. When that happens, there will be more of these buses on the road driven by Class 2 yellow school bus drivers, and like computers and calculators and cell phones, the price will come down. At the present, you can purchase a no-frill multifunction activity bus for $55,000. Compare that to a 15-passenger van with all the bells and whistles for $45,000. That's not a huge price difference to pay for safety, and the price is going to come down because it will be in greater demand. It's the law of supply and demand. Besides, the Student Council pays for these vehicles, not the province of New Brunswick. So don't let them tell you that the province can't afford it. They don't pay for them anyways. Kids do, by selling chocolate bars, magazines, and fundraising activities. Our new Minister of Transport, Claude Williams, has surely been briefed on our meeting with Chuck Straw by now. He knows what was said and what is coming down the pipeline when it comes to student transportation. There are going to be big changes about the kind of vehicles that can be used and who can be driving them. Granted, the New Brunswick government is still new. The Premier, Minister Jody Carr, Robert Travers, and Minister Claude Williams have only been in their office for slightly over 4 weeks. I'm willing to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I'm not willing to wait any longer. It's been 3 long years already for me. But they were all in opposition during the Boys in Red tragedy, and we have met with them before in March 2009, before the coroner's inquest. We asked for their help before, and we are asking again. We have an opportunity to set the gold standard, to be the leader in Canada, that others can follow. Or they could follow the shadow of the former Liberal government on this issue of safe student transportation. We strongly recommend that the Premier Alward does not go down that road. All we got with Sean Graham, Kelly Lonrock, John Horan, and Denis Landry was delay, deny, defend, and deflect. It has been nearly 3 years since my son and 6 others were killed in the Boys in Red tragedy. As we saw last week with Prestige Bus Services, not much has changed. Today, I am meeting with the Minister of Education, and I'm not going to take no for an answer. If student transportation is really the priority of New Brunswick government, then I challenge the Premier, his Minister Jody Carr, Robert Travers, and Claude Williams to do what we all know must be done. In the pursuit of our common goal, children's safety, I am using the opportunity to extend an olive branch to the new government of Premier David Alward. Let's work together and do the right thing for the children of New Brunswick.
Okay, in the back of the document here, you'll see